Have you ever noticed that the people who earn the most don't always seem the most financially free? You'd expect the opposite. Higher salary should mean less stress, more options, and an earlier escape from money worries. But in real life, many high earners feel just as financially trapped as they did when they earned half as much, sometimes even more. Let's look at a familiar scenario. Emma is 29, lives in a major European city. She works in tech and earns 72,000 euros a year. After taxes, that's roughly 3,800 euros per month in her bank account. Across the ocean, Daniel is 31, living in a large U.S. city. He earns $95,000. After federal, state, and payroll taxes, plus health insurance, his take-home pay is about $5,200 per month. On paper, both are doing well. Friends and family see them as successful. But their monthly numbers tell a different story. Emma rents a modern apartment close to the city center. Rent and utilities cost her 1,450 euros. She has a car lease and insurance totaling 420 euros. Groceries, transport, and basic living costs come to about 600 euros. She pays 250 euros towards student loans. Subscriptions, eating out, short trips, and social life add another 600 euros. By the end of the month, she has around 480 euros left, and that's before unexpected expenses. Daniel's situation looks similar in a different currency. His rent for a one-bedroom apartment is $2,100. Car payment, insurance, and fuel cost him $650. Groceries and basic living, $700. Student loans, $400. Phone, streaming services, gym, and other subscriptions, $180. Weekends out, takeout, small trips, and shopping, about $800. He's left with roughly $370 most months. Both earn well above average incomes, yet neither is building meaningful financial freedom. They are surviving at a higher level, not escaping the system. The hidden mistake isn't overspending in a reckless way. It's upgrading life in proportion to income, automatically, quietly, and socially. Each raise feels like permission. A better apartment because I work hard. A newer car because I can afford the payment. More dinners out because I'm finally comfortable. None of these decisions feel irresponsible in isolation, but together they consume the very income that was supposed to create freedom. Here's the simple math. If Daniel invests $370 per month with a modest 6% annual return, after 10 years, he'll have around $60,000. That's not nothing, but it's far from financial independence. Now imagine instead that he had kept his lifestyle closer to his earlier $65,000 salary days and invested $1,500 per month. Same return, same 10 years, he'd have roughly $245,000. The difference isn't income, it's the gap between income and lifestyle. High earners often shrink that gap just as fast as their salary grows. Psychologically, this happens because humans adapt quickly. What once felt like a luxury becomes normal in months. A smaller apartment starts to feel cramped. An older car feels embarrassing. Flying economy feels like a step backward once you've tried business class. At the same time, social comparison intensifies with higher income. Your peer group shifts. Now your coworkers vacation in Greece, not locally. They talk about home renovations, not just rent. Without realizing it, your definition of basic quietly rises. So the higher salary doesn't buy freedom, it buys a more expensive version of normal life. Over the long term, this has a serious impact. If Emma and Daniel continue like this for 20 years, always spending most of what they earn, they'll accumulate some savings and retirement funds, but they'll remain dependent on their jobs. A layoff, health issue, or burnout becomes a crisis, not an inconvenience. Their lifestyle, the apartment, the car, the habits, requires continuous high income to sustain. That's not financial freedom. That's financial dependency at a higher level. Financially intelligent people tend to think differently, especially when their income rises. Instead of asking, "What can I now afford every month?" they ask, "What part of this raise can permanently buy me time in the future?"
They don't see a raise as a lifestyle upgrade first. They see it as a chance to widen the gap between earnings and spending. That gap is what eventually turns into investments, assets, and options. To them, a higher salary is not proof that life should get more expensive. It's proof that freedom can arrive sooner if lifestyle growth stays slower than income growth. If this helped you see your income a little differently, consider subscribing for more calm, realistic conversations about money.